What's up, Beardbrand? We're at Gentleman Roast Club today and we're with Chris and we're cutting his hair. So I've cut his hair before so I know what he wants really. He's going to lie it back and we're going to have a skin fade. Alright? Yeah. I'm going to take it quite low on the fade so it's not a high fade. And these side bits here, they're going to blend instead of being undercut. So we're just going to wet the hair first, comb it through. And then we're going to pin it up.
Yeah, using the stash as well then.
So I'm taking just from the recession area all the way around. I'm going to do a horseshoe section. From the crown, so if you want to come around the back here, just going to comb that down and we're going to separate on the crown. So we're going to pull all this forward. So we're going to take a clip, I'm going to clip it up. So see here, this is a good example actually. That hair wants to be part of that, so I can see now I've got to move that line a little bit further forward. The previous cut kind of determines that. Right, number 2 guard. We're going to have it closed and we're going to put our first guideline in. So we're going to pull down with the clipper. I'm going to work our way around the head. Remembering that it's going to be a low fade, so we don't want to take out too much of this bulk. That's going to be our blending area here. This is a nice hair to cut because it's dark hair on a light scalp. Okay, we're just working this out. I'm not going to go too low because it's all going to be 0 anyway. I'm more concentrating on that shape. You can either go square at the back or you can round it. So I like to round it on this kind of haircut. Clipper, we've got it on a 0, no guard, and we're going to drop it down to a 0. We're going to take it just a little bit off. And this is going to be the guideline, the 0 guideline. So switch to a brush to get rid of the clippings, find the O-bone. It's about there, so we're going to go quite low with this.
Rouges, hobo.
The O-bone.
Sound good, mate.
Say again? Yeah, exactly, mate. Okay, so we're taking it just above the ear. And then we're dipping it at the end.
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, see?
Just going to work our way around. I'm going to adjust that 0 line. I can see it's a little bit off. But it's easier to adjust it when the hair below is removed. We've got a detailer now. We're just going to take that right down to the skin with that. Not quite going to the line, but just below it. Okay, so we've got the foils now. And we're going to be just taking out, we're not going to be putting a hard line in with these now. Because it's such a low fade, just going to work it down. And I'm going to just work it slightly up, just at the edges. Just a taper. This is already bald around here because the fade's so low. So I'm going to follow it down behind the ear. And I'm just going down first and taking out just below the neck. And it's more of a downward action on this kind of balding. Okay, so we're just edging it up. Not going to take too much out. Although on the hairline here, the hairline has been taken out. And I believe you like it like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to take it out again. Some people like this because they like to have a nice square hairline. They don't like that widow's peak. So I'll just straighten up that line now. I can see where I wasn't quite happy with how it was sitting. Right, now we're going to put in, we're going to use a number 1, if we can find it, and we're going to put a number 1 guide in. Yeah, there are a lot of lines at the moment. So that's kind of going to be our guides that we've got to take them out. Believe it or not, having lines like that now is actually better. Because you can see what you're doing and where you're blending.
Leave it like that.
I know.
1, 2, 3.
It's the ABC, mate. It's the ABC. Right, now we're going to blend the 0 to the 1. We're going to open the guard to... Open the guard fully so it's in a 0.5 position. Okay? And this is going to be a real quick motion. We're kind of just working out that little line because it's a low fade. I'm not going to be going all the way up it. We're going about halfway into that 1 and flicking. It's a little bit of a tedious motion, but the less you go in, the better, really, with it. And as you come around the back, you can go a little bit higher. Okay, then we're going to drop it down to 0.25. And now we're kind of just flicking out just on the line. Don't worry about any weight above the 0.25 line, because it's going to come out with a 0.5 guard in a minute. Right, we're going to drop it down to 0. So we've gone from 0.25 to a 0. And now we're literally just going to work out any imperfections with the corner of the clipper. If we take a 0.5 guard, pop it on closed. This works nicely now from 0 to there. It will just take out any blemishes. Just seems to be the right length. And you're not going any higher than that 1 line. Just seems to iron it out, this does, the 0.5 guard. This 0.5 guard just seems to iron out the bottom of a fade. Couldn't live without the 0.5 guard at the moment. Okay, so we've got 1 guard now. We're going to have it open at a 1.5 position. This is where we take out the second line. We're literally just going to work it just kind of on the line, flicking out, so we're not taking it any higher really than that line. There are bits in the head where the bones kind of create a divot. You might need to just work a little bit harder on those areas. Maybe with the corner of the clipper. You're still trying to achieve that equal fade all the way around. Okay, now I'm going to drop it down to a 1.25 position. So we're going to close it just half again. And now we're just going to work out any blemishes. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to work out a little bit of this bulk with clipper over comb. Not too much because we want that, that's our blending area really. Put the comb in and pull it out. You will notice a bit of weight through here, but we can sort that out at the end of the cut. So we're going to drop the top down and we're going to cut it in a triangle just to get an even cut. Wow. I'm going to take some more water, spray the hair up. So it needs to be nice and wet for this. How much do you want off the top, man?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a touch, yeah, just to tidy up. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a section from this side of the head all the way over to the back. And we're going to pull down to the back of the head. Then we're going to just tilt up and cut a nice straight line across. We're taking hardly anything off here, it's literally just to tidy up. So you can see where I've cut there. Just going to follow that line. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to pull it from the back. We keep the fingers angled away from the head. Because we want to sit round, we're going to cut it like that. Same with this section.
It's getting a bit longer now. You see it yesterday? What? My hair yesterday.
No. What happened?
And we're going to repeat the same in the other direction. So we can use this as a guideline. So there's hardly anything to come off that bit there. But as we work round, we start to see strands of hair that's sticking out, not cut evenly. Okay, then we just got this top section to deal with. So if you look on top here now at the moment, you can see there's a triangle.
Been here for a couple of seconds.
Now if you take a section from the back of that triangle, push it forward.
She was like,
Was she calm or was she not calm?
she was like,
Like so. And I like to just cut this almost in a triangular shape as well. Then we take the next section.
How did she do it?
oh mate, no, it's like,
Oh mate, it blew up, dude.
Charlie.
We're pulling up and we're going to use that last section as our guideline. And you want to go a little bit longer this time because we're going longer towards the front. But as you get to this end as well, the section will start to get a little bit bigger. So you need to be careful that you haven't got too much hair in your hands, basically. This hair is quite thin, so it's not too bad. I'm going to pull that section forward, and I can see that I need to go just above it. When we comb this back now, this should sit really nice and layered.
And then I was also going to G saying like, mate, like, it's kicking off, and she was also giving Charlie like advice and shit, and she was like, mate, what's this girl look like anyway?
Right, then we're going to blow dry that into the shape that we want it. Right, we've got some definition paste here, and we're going to just put this into the hair and then just blow dry it in after. So the hair's completely dry now. We put the volume in with the hairdryer, and now we're just going to work that through. Okay, just for styling purposes, I'm not going to style it how you style it, okay? Just going to style it how I want to style it, and then you can slick it back. So I like to split down the middle there. I just think that looks a lot nicer. Okay. Feeling okay, bro?
Yeah. Good, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.